Your news continues right here on News 12 New Jersey.
Suffering from profound hearing loss is something that's hard for many of us to truly understand. A 99-year-old from Tewksbury has been dealing with it for years. So she made a choice. The catch? First, she'd have to hear nothing at all.
All of a sudden, you say, why can't I hear anymore? It's like the sun leaves all of a sudden.
And thanks to this little device, now it's back. Join me for a heartwarming interview with Hedwig Christophe as she learns to hear all over again.
So be sure to catch our News 12 New Jersey special, Life Sounds Great, with Eric Landskroner. That's Monday and Tuesday only on News 12 New Jersey. 800,000 New Jerseyans suffer from some degree of hearing loss, yet hearing is still something a lot of us take for granted.
Not 99-year-old Hedwig Christophe. She just became the oldest person on record to get a cochlear implant, but in order to hear again, she first had to hear nothing at all. It's part one of our special report, Life Sounds Great.
It's so hard to tell you. You know, it really is. It's like the sun leaves all of a sudden and everything is dark.
To listen to her, you wouldn't know anything was wrong. But for 99-year-old Hedwig Christophe, it's been getting darker, quieter for decades.
I want to hear what you're saying.
Okay. You will.
Hedwig's hearing loss finally getting so bad, she made a choice. And it wasn't to spend the rest of her life reading lips.
It's not the kind of life I like. I like to be active and do things.
He said, go for it. Right, Mom? Well, she can't hear me. In a few weeks, she'll hear.
Hedwig chose to get a cochlear implant. It's a mini computer surgically implanted behind the ear. It sends signals through a tiny wire that's coiled up inside the cochlea in the inner ear. The catch is what little hearing Hedwig had left before the surgery was now gone.
When I woke up, there I was, you know, no hearing.
That is until the implant is turned on a few weeks later. In the interim, she and her daughters, Barbara and Mildred, are making the best of it, communicating with a dry erase board, something that made this interview pretty unique. My first question, I wanted to know what Hedwig missed the most.
My family talking to me. It's so hard. It's so hard. I like to talk to the little ones.
And there are a lot of little ones. Hedwig has 8 grandkids, 8 great-grandkids, and 1 great-great-grandchild. A very close family, something that made her hearing loss even more upsetting.
We've watched her, you know, when we have large functions, you know, and she could hardly hear with the hearing aid. She would go and sit in the corner, and then everybody felt so bad. I love my mom. I want her to hear. That's all. She's the best. Right, Mom? When she hears that the first time, she will, you know, it'll be fabulous.
But after hearing that Hedwig's a die-hard Mets fan, I just had to ask her how she'd like to hear this.
That would make my day. I guess my children told you I'm such a Met fan. They didn't make it this year, but I hope to next year.
And if not, not to worry.
I'm going to be around here another 20 years, so.
Is that picking it up?
Be telling her to water the plants.
Oh my. Yeah, probably. She keeps me on my toes.
They're such fun to be with.
Hedwig Christophe, full of life.
Whoopsie!
And ready to hear.
Here we go. Here we go.
Remarkable woman. Be sure to join us tomorrow for a life-changing event. We are there as Hedwig's implant is turned on. Yesterday, we introduced you to an inspirational woman. Hedwig Christophe had been losing her hearing for 20 years, but at 99 years old, this Tewksbury resident became the oldest person on record to get a cochlear implant, and I was there when it was turned on.
That's wonderful.
Well, I got here. I'm real good at that. Look at Maureen.
That's so
On the other
nice.
side, your brother.
A lot of hugs, plenty of smiles, and a little anxiety, too. It's 10 a.m. at Overlook Hospital. After weeks of hearing nothing at all, Hedwig Christophe is ready to hear again, to have her cochlear implant turned on. After a quick family picture, everything's placed into position, and it's go time.
Tell me when you first hear it. It's going to be very small.
Audiologist Karen Antoon starts to slowly increase the volume.
Sometimes this can take a little while. Do you hear something?
Scratching.
Good.
Scratching.
Can you hear my voice? Is my voice comfortable? Or is it very soft still?
I can almost hear you talk.
Almost.
Almost there. Just a few more tweaks.
How does that sound?
That's good.
But not good enough. After a little taste of sound, Hedwig wanted more.
Would you like it louder?
A little louder. I would like it a little higher.
A little louder.
A little louder.
Good. Okay, that's a little bit louder. That
That's
sounds
good.
It sounds
That's
even
good.
better. Can you hear that?
I can hear that.
Do you want to hear your daughter's voice?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Bob.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
You do?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Wonderful. That's great. That's wonderful.
That's great.
Okay, I do love you. I do love you.
I love you too.
You're making everybody cry.
Yeah, me too. Isn't this wonderful?
It's
Ernie?
great. It's wonderful.
Great.
It's great. Thank God.
As you can see, everyone is overjoyed, but no one more than Hedwig.
It's like a different world. Yeah, she says I'm crying. Everybody else was crying. I have to get used to it. I knew I was going to hear today. I made up my mind I was going to hear today.
We're just thrilled for her that she can hear again.
And she's not alone, so is Hedwig's doctor, Jed Kwartler.
And she's just such an alive, engaged person that how could you not do something like that for her? She was determined. She really, when they first came, she wanted to hear for her 100th birthday. But that's exciting. Yeah, I want to be like her when I get older.
Hedwig Christophe, full of life, and a few surprises too. How do I sound?
I think you're so charming.
Wow.
I'm going to take him home with me.
And you know, it doesn't make a difference how many times I hear it, I still blush. Hedwig's daughter says she's doing great, and she just wants to hear more and more. By the way, Medicare paid for all of this. It cost $30,000. And if you missed any part of this amazing story, would like to see the raw interview, just go to News 12 Interactive, channel 612 in your IO digital cable service from Cablevision, and select IO Extra.